If your thyroid gland works too quickly, then too much thyroid hormone T4 and T3 will end up in your bloodstream. We call this hyperthyroidism. If you have too much T4 and T3 in your blood, the hypothalamus makes less TRH, which causes the pituitary gland to produce less TSH. But because the thyroid gland works too quickly of its own accord, you still have too much T4 and T3 in your blood, while the amount of TSH is very low. This can be shown with a blood test. If your thyroid gland works too quickly and too much thyroid hormone is produced, this can cause you quite some difficulties. Due to the effect this has on the brain and on the nervous system, you may feel nervous, stressed and agitated, and you may have trouble concentrating and become irritated quickly. Due to the effect on the heart, you may develop a rapid heart rate, heart palpitations and high blood pressure. Due to the effect on the metabolism, you may be underweight and have diarrhea, and you may often feel hungry, overheated, sweaty and clammy. In addition, you are often too big for your age, you have a rapid respiration rate, and you may develop red cheeks, a swollen thyroid gland, bulging eyes, and muscle weakness. You may also suffer from high blood sugar and shaking hands. The most common cause of hypothyroidism is Graves' disease. Graves' disease is an autoimmune disease. This means that your immune system, which protects you from intruders such as bacteria and viruses, so that you do not get sick, attacks your own tissues. With Graves' disease, your body produces an antibody, TSI, thyroid-stimulating immunoglobulin, that has the same effect as TSH. This causes the thyroid gland to produce and secrete T4 and T3. The TSI antibody targets the TSH receptor in the thyroid gland cell. TSH receptors, which are built into the thyroid gland cells, can bind to the TSH hormone. When TSH binds to the receptor, the thyroid gland is stimulated to produce and secrete more thyroid hormone. TSH fits perfectly into the receptor, like a key in a lock. The antibody against the TSH receptor, TSI, thyroid-stimulating immunoglobulin, also fits precisely into the receptor and can, therefore, produce the same reaction. If you have too much T4 and T3 in your blood, the amount of TSH is reduced, and the thyroid gland is no longer stimulated by TSH. This inhibiting effect does not work on TSI, so the thyroid gland continues to work faster.